So after my last video, I got a comment on there and it just spurred me on, okay? Somebody said, you weren't specific enough, Rick. What really changed in your life? And so it's like, I want to say first, give me a break. But I'll take on the challenge, okay? So here's what changed. I don't worry anymore. I don't have to worry about what tomorrow's going to bring because I know in my heart that God's going to do what He's going to do. I'm not trying to preach at you. I'm just telling you what I learned. After going through a campaign for a year and, you know, hardest thing I've ever done, and 20 years before that being on TV and beginning to believe that I was the Rick Dancer that you all thought I was supposed to be, and all of a sudden you get done with that and you realize that's not really who I am. And so, you know, over the last year or so, God's been showing me just to be. Not Rick Dancer, but just to be. And that gives you so much confidence. Another thing that's changed in my life is I don't try to convince people I'm right. I don't care. I'm not going to persuade you. I think communication is an art. And we need to be talking with each other, but not to try to convince each other that the other one is right or the other one is wrong. I only have so many breaths. See, in this life, God gave me so many breaths, this many. And I'm not going to waste them anymore on people who don't want to listen and don't want to participate. So that narrows down my field of who I'm going to talk with. I am free now that when somebody writes me on Facebook and says, hey Rick, you want to go have coffee? If I feel a nudge, I go have coffee with them. I've met more cool people just through that than anything, and I'm free to do that. I felt like at work for many years, the last 5 years or so, that I was just wasting time, just sitting around not being productive. And now I have more free time, but I feel like I'm actually more productive. With my family, I think life is here. You know, this is where my basis is, and I don't want to be involved in groups or clubs. I think they're all about themselves. Parties are kind of like that too, folks. And I want to be in community. I want to be involved in my community, but without those confinements that we love to have organized over our heads to put us in a box. I guess that's the theme of my life now. I'm not going back in the box. This box, that TV box, any box. Does it mean I won't ever show up on TV again? No. Does it mean I won't ever run for office again? No. What it means is the guy that did all those things before, he's dead. And this is now what's come about. So, what's changed? Everything. Now, if you want more, you don't get it. And somebody also wrote in and said that they thought I looked like Mr. Rogers, so it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? I'm on Facebook. See ya.